Are you ready to see some transfers? I hope so, because I've made 13. Also, my whole team hates me. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome back. So, eventful. 5 hours of hitting continue. 6 hours? Maybe even 7 hours of hitting. It's a slow process, my friends. As well as signing players and all that sort of good stuff. Upsetting my whole team, which we'll get to. Yes. And a weird bug that I seem to have on my save. Okay. Let's go. There's some goodies here. We've seen a few before, so I'll skip past the ones that we know. First off, and I've spent some money as well, as you can see. I've also made a little bit of money as well. Clinton Boateng. I can't even remember the first ones I signed. Clinton Boateng. Young, right back, solid. Look at those mentals. Just that little group of mentals there. Could be really good. Basically a homegrown replacement for Eboa, which I tried to sell, but then couldn't sell him, and then the board wouldn't accept less than 50 grand, but then I got an offer of 50 grand, but then the board decided they wouldn't sell him for 55 grand. He got upset. 10 players came to me and said I was treating him like shit, and eventually we sold him for 55 grand. So that was lots of fun. I enjoyed that. That was lots of fun. Next up, we have Samuel Frimpong. You might recognise him. He was on loan briefly for a short period. Central midfielder, solid squad player. I'm glad I have to kick back every time. It adds to the fun. Frank Asinki, 73 grand. Beast of a centre-back. On 500 quid a week, but we don't care about wages anymore because they gave us money to spend. It's their own fault, and he's just like really, really good, and he's good age as well. 23, still can improve, but with a bit of experience. Next up, we have Stanley Ampar on loan. He is one of the other central midfielders, sort of ball-winning midfielder type. Lovely, just to sort of fill out the numbers and squad numbers and stuff, because obviously we've lost we lost Bogey. Semenyo, let's go. He's the other right back because we needed two. Squad player, could do a job better going forward as well than the other guy, I think. And next up we have Leon. Well, I forgot to take into account. That's like 16. This guy is going to tear the league apart. Tear the actual league apart. Forgot to... There's so many. And the other guy that was really good, the youngster, we'll see him as well. So Leon Sanya, he's our new right winger. He's also Senegalese, because when I signed Bar, he said that he wanted to bring a player in to help him settle, and it was locked in. So I signed him. Completely forgot. I'm not going to even pretend I did this on purpose. Completely forgot that was a thing. Happened to sign a Senegalese player, and he's like, oh, thanks for doing that. And I'm like, yeah, meant that, definitely meant that. You're welcome. So that's good. And then Samuel Sarpong on a free transfer. He's just a backup number 10 because we're going to play the same system because I can't drop it. We're playing so well. And Arbor's bits. He's got no physicals, but the rest of it's quite good. But he's not going to be a starter. Where's the youngster? What's his name? I can't remember what his name is. Shh, hold the line, please. Gershon, that's the other one we signed. They're just going to battle it out and if things go wrong, we'll go to up top. That's the plan, right? That's all of those, right? As you can see, we sold a couple of players. Sold 28 grand for Mohammed, which was nice. Adai went for 20 grand. So we've made decent money. And there's Abo going for 55 because foreign slots. Victor Azia, he's another defensive midfielder, solid young player. Rashid Seydu from Inter Allies, he's the goalkeeper that we talked about before. I signed him a while ago. Solid backup. I've probably forgotten someone here because I feel like I'm missing someone. Fatou Sulemana. He's a left. This was the position I struggled in most. Sign this guy because I was like, okay. I couldn't find anyone. And then we got Yor Yakubu from Hearts of Oak on loan. He is another left back. So I was like, okay, he's a better left back on loan for the season. Nana Duwuna. He's another sort of squad player, essentially, like a right winger, just a bit more depth because I don't have to pay his wages, so it's all good. And Yar Ajeti, who's the guy I just signed, who's another left back. Because maybe the first left back, I forgot that I signed him because he went into the under-21s. And then so we've got 3 left backs. You know, it's good to have depth. And there's a goalkeeper in there somewhere that I think I've forgotten to mention. We'll get to know that. This is the other goalkeeper, Richard Abdullah. He loves punching people, but he's also a really good goalkeeper. I'm really happy to bring him in as well on a free transfer. So we've got a good side. We've got a very good side. So Thomas Jr. has stayed because I had enough foreign slots, but I was trying to sell him for ages. So he's really unhappy, which then made the squad unhappy that I was treating him unfairly. So, yes. And I had to register players for the upcoming continental competition. I've forgotten the name of. We'll just call it the Total Energies, right? The Total Energies. And I can't register him still. He's just been unable to be registered in any other competition than the league and the cups and stuff, the basic registration. For some reason, it doesn't say why. I think it's just a bug. Who knows? What have I promised him? Okay, yeah. And so the dynamics, Team Kitchen's poor, understandably. Support is poor. If I look at the hierarchy, not a single player supports me, and most of the others hate my guts. So, good. But we've got a better team than last season. We are now spending $7,000 on wages, which is actually pretty good. We still got plenty of money and stuff. So I'm pretty happy with it. So today we are playing the Dwarfs, I believe. Right, so Abdullah is going in goal. We're going to go with Handful suspended. Tete got injured. So Asinki is going to go on the right-hand side of the centre-backs. And then we've got... so he'll be sort of first... They'll be battling out for first choice. This guy can go in. I'm going to go for Yakubu on the left. We're going to go for Semenyo on the right, I think. Or maybe let's go with Botan. Let's go with the youngster. He could develop really nicely. And then we want to go, yeah. I've got 2 left backs called Yor. What are the bloody chances? That's amazing. That really confused me for a second. Okay. So we're lacking a bit of centre-back depth, but Regan can... Let's not look at him because I know he can't really do it. So I want to live in blissful ignorance, even though the fact I really do know. But that's... Shut your pretty little mouths. Okay. Right. And then we've still got Daffy Duck, who's unhappy. Why is he unhappy? Lack of depth at right back. I've got 3 players that can play right back, buddy. Just so you know, Daffy. Good stuff. He's going to be our defensive midfielder, and then we're going to go with Frimpong. And then on the right, this is where it gets fun, though. This is the fun part, right? He's going to be leaving, so we'll just dump him off in the resis. So Gaffer on the right. Anaba, player of the season as well, obviously. And he signed a new contract, but he does have a release clause quite low that he locked in, 82 grand. But that'll be from other countries because Ghana doesn't really spend any money on players. So fingers crossed he'll stay for a while. And then Machochi can go there, and Christopher Barr is going. I feel bad for having Gershon on the bench, but it is what it is. That's why you're there, and we'll go with our player for that there. Lovely. I didn't realise as well at the time that all this was happening that Thomas Jr. was also my captain. He's been replaced as captain now, so that probably added to the hatred, which is great. Annoying thing was he was just starting to pick up form. Right. We're playing, I haven't looked at this. There we go. I promised them top 4. I don't know, I can't remember what the board said. Top half. If we fail at that... Oh, I did get an offer for a job at the Accra Lions, who are a top team. They had a bad season last season, but you know, with extra wages here, I thought, you know what, I know the team. I did know the team until I sold most of them. You know what I mean? So let's do it. Let's make sure that that wasn't a terrible, terrible mistake. So bad happiness, or you could call it unhappiness if you're so inclined. Unhappiness can lead to bad things, right? Like if we don't start the season well, it could spiral. But I'm hoping the squad is good enough, despite hating me, that we will play well, win games, and then the happiness fixes itself. If we have a bad start to the season, this could go comically, horribly wrong. Right, and also, in the intervening 6 hours of hitting continue, I'm recording this on the same day as yesterday's episode, so I want to get 2 done so I can record Portugal. Doesn't matter. I've had a think. You know, I was pretty bad mooded. I'd had a rough day. And I was thinking about it, and I need to make some money. Nice one, Abdullah. Need to make some money, essentially. So what I'm going to do, I'm not promising this yet, right? This is just for you guys, right? This is just because, you know, you're the ultras, right? Go on. It's goal. It's what he does. It's what he does. Apparently, because I've never seen him before, but apparently that's what he does. On paper, that looks like what he does. What ball from Anaba as well. Bar chases it down. First touch, second touch, third touch. Megs. So what I think I'm going to do is suck up my pride, stuff it into my pocket, and say, hey, I need to make some money. So... And also, there's another side reason I'll get to. So what I'm thinking of doing in the moment, it's not set in stone. I'll do a little announcement. Is for the month of March, is do a fundraising month on Twitch. Oh, that's a ball. Nice first touch. Needs help. Yeah. Not mentally, like he's just... a fundraising month on Twitch. And obviously, the main reason is to raise funds. I feel, good, first ever goal, son. 4th choice centre back. Is to obviously raise money from essentially my deposit, because the problem is the bidding on this house is stretching what I can borrow with my current deposit. Very hard, and that's why we had to stop bidding. So I'd like a little bit more of a cushion that if we find the perfect place, I can go £5 more or whatever it is. And so I'm going to do a fundraising month on March, the plan right now, and then any money that I get given in donations or subs or gift subs or all the stuff, bits that I will keep a running total on my Twitch stream for that month. That's obviously the main reason. I'm not going to pretend it's not. Because, you know, I sucked up my... Remember, I took my pride, stick it in my pocket. So, I need money. Okay? So, but the other reason is, I just want to get back into streaming. This totally side thing from the whole money thing. Want to get back into streaming. I'm really weird with... I've talked about the whole streaming thing before. 1 second. Forgot where the pause button is. That was my landlord about the clogging of the drains outside and stuff. Yes, so the other reason is, because I'm so weird with Twitch and everything, is I want to get back into the rhythm of it. Once I'm in the rhythm, I absolutely love Twitch. Whenever I stream, I love Twitch, but I just have this weird block it thing going on. And this will force me to get back into a steady rhythm on Twitch and streaming regularly, which I've always wanted to do, aside from the money, just get back into it. So that's the plan. I'll announce it fully. I just need to check what's going on in next month and stuff. Right, we're 2-0 up. We're winning. Let's give some... This will cheer Junior up. How about coming on as a sub, mate? Go on, be a little winger. Go on, have some wing... Do some crossies. Like Gershon. They're going to battle it out for that top spot. Bar's taken a good lead here so far. Gershon, he's got 30 minutes to prove himself. Don't think we need the latest scores up yet. It's not that close. Right. Ball forward. Going to get the second. Staffy. Here we go. Gershon. Gershon! That was awful, wasn't it? That was awful. Okay. First one, though. First one. Oh, an Arbor. Oh, what a save. Hit it with some venom. Okay, we're looking like a good side. This is good. Everybody's going to cheer up. Winning games of football cheers everybody up. Just ask the Liverpool players currently. They're probably much more cheery. Right. Come on, Junior. His rating is dropping like a stone since he came on. Don't worry about it. You know, if that's the only problem position, we'll be fine. A comfortable 2-0 win in the end. Anaba doing what he does. Daffy Duck with the other assist. Dalilu got himself a goal and Barr scored. And we played really well. Probably should have scored another 1 or 2. Right. Everything is fixed. No problems whatsoever. The happiness will sort themselves unless we do terrible in the Total Energies. Remember the sponsor. So happy with that. Unnecessarily happy. Yeah, so unless we do terrible in that. But I think we're going to be fine. I think, I'm calling it now, not just because of this performance. I was going to say it before. We're going to win the league. I genuinely, not even like, haha, we're going to win the league. This is going to win the league. I think we're going to win the league. I'm putting it out there now. Who's with me in the comments? Please be with me. Don't break my dreams. Right, there we go, my friends. We are done for the day. We'll be back for some Total Energies next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all the support, as always. You are legends. Yesterday's video isn't even out yet when I've talked about the house stuff, but I know for a fact there'll be a million lovely comments and stuff, so thank you so much. I will enjoy reading those and probably have a little cry or something. Right, thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.